Hello and welcome. We've got this picture as a background today the thing we'll show in the middle, but I was going to show you this. This is the ladder match we mentioned in the first live where Jimmy Starr won ownership of the company, as you can see. But that person sitting there is me and that is my fiance. So we are on the video now. Well, hey, you know what I look like. So welcome. Sadly, I didn't have time to record this. I'm at my mum and dad's house. I'm recording this before we go out tonight. So this will be edited together and hopefully uploaded by 11 o'clock tonight. But tonight we are at No Mercy, number 1. Being held by Falling Star Wrestling. It's been held in front of 317 people at the Enfield Southbury Leisure Centre. In match 1 tonight, this is on the pre-show. I brought these two in on local agreement deal. So Paul Robinson defeated Sammy Smooth in 7:51 by pinfall. In a 22E minus, Robinson had a performance of 25. Smooth had a performance of 17. It was just a little pre-show match, bring some more people in. I wanted to see how this was go. Of course, you know, we're not used to having female wrestlers, so you know, Saraya Knight defeated Paul Anderson in 8:03 by pinfall. The Saraya Cradle got a 25E. People weren't happy to see Pollyanna post because they came to see male, and they came to see male fans. So it's got a 21 and a 27 in ring. Pollyanna post improving in performance, not bad. So our opening angle tonight. Going to do, just edit this quickly, there we go. So this is before the opening match of the night, and this is a pre-match promo. So Jimmy, JJR, I did not pump money into it to kill you. I did not pump money into this for you to kill it. You put us in debt, but no, you pull us out with a secret stash of money. But you're not going to make this place make money. Why, you ask? Because you stink, you psychopath. You think putting us on IPV is going to work? We need you gone. And Tom Falcon steps up and goes, tonight I make my return to into the ring. This guy trained me. The guy I am, this company will not die. Maybe the guy I am, this company will not die, sorry. I will fight tonight. We open the show with a big bang. And then Fioria walks forward from the back. Tonight the vampire walks. JJ, you sacked me, you kicked me out like Kenny Mack. The NLP, they walked because you because you did not want to make this good. Good. You might be rich, you might be the owner, but tonight we prove you're going down. This is Falling Star. This is Jimmy Starr's baby, and you're killing him. So yeah, very honestly and true. You just heard it there. You know, these guys are annoyed with me, and you know I've pissed off a lot of people because I sacked a few people when I came in, and that match gets 23 minus, and above that I didn't actually. Terrell Breast and Team Falling Star, that is what they're called in the game. So Furio, Falcon and Star defeated Team JJR, Matt Watts, Kendo and Rob Terry in 7:25, and Furio defeated Matt Watts by pinfall. So Furio had an in-ring performance of 12, Falcon 20, Star 26, 23, 22 and 25. This is the reason I put this match first was because I don't think this match will get a very good rating, but hey. And in a decent match, our next match of the night, Adam Cole defeated John Hennigan in 15-17 by pinfall with a Panama Sunrise. Adam Cole makes defense number 2 of his FSW Limitless Championship. So John Hennigan had an in-ring performance of 35, Cole 36, gets a 60 minus. So Kenny Williams comes out. Hello, Adam. Did you say I was too scared to come here? I heard you last month at Strike Zone. Now the cleaner has arrived and he's going to take that bout. I'm not going to fight here tonight, but I made my statement. By the way, behind you. Adam turns around and Marty Skull's there with his Bullet Club umbrella. Adam ducks it, under it. He points to Kenny and does the signal around his throat, you know, where Undertaker slices his throat with his finger. You know, like the Undertaker. So yeah, Adam Cole's here. Adam Cole and Kenny Omega. They're in England. They're in Falling Star. In a battle for decent match from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Pete Dunne defeated Danny Collins in 10-18 by pinfall with a drop dead. Pete Dunne had a ring performance of 32. Danny Collins had a ring performance of 20. No worker skills to comment on. but another good match nonetheless. So this is just a quick video hyping up the Hooligans vs. White. So basically, this is just to go, you know, these guys have had this match, you know, these are angles, this has happened, strikes, and these things this has happened on the previous live, and that match got us a 31E plus and about a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling's Hooligans defeated the London Rights in the TLC match in 12:08 when Roy Knight retrieved the Icons. The Hooligans make defense number 1 of their Falling Star Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Robbie Lynch he's getting better his gimmick. Lynch had an area performance 29, Davis 26, Zach 31, Knight, Rory a 31. The segment advanced with that. No worker skills to improve on. Did I click that? I don't know. I don't want to skip too far. There we go. So next up, in about a decent reaction from the crowd, but terrible wrestling, Bulk defeated Aaron Sharp in 15:04 by pinfall. Sharp's getting better his gimmicks. Sharp had a performance 25, Bulk had a 22. Both improving on something, so that's good. Next big angle of the night. Bulk, you know what? I kick ass and beat people up. I've been champion, and because of this, I'm going to stand with you, Jimmy. You was my friend. You was someone I thought I could trust, JJR. But not after what I've seen. You're destroying this place. I think is my place you'll go. Before he could complete, he's then attacked by Rob Terry, King Kendo, and of course Matt Rodgers, and they hold him down and JR speaks. Hello, Bulk. My old friend. Your friends have been locked up in the back, but they're not coming to save you. But tomorrow night, I have a big surprise planned for you. Tomorrow night, a former WWE star will be here. If not next week, he is coming. The Bullhammer is coming. It is time to finish this once and for all. They then leave the ring with Bulk covered in his own blood. Hope not my character. In about, I had a decent reaction from the crowd, but terrible wrestling. Bubblegum defeated Sid Scarlett in 14:40 by a pinfall to Thundercracker. Basically, he was going to go and get that vintage milk again, but Bubblegum grabs it, puts it under his nose and knocks him out, and Sid Scarlett's improving in performance. Hooray! In about that, didn't have much each, but terrible wrestling. Kip Sabian defeated Brad Slayer by pinfall after his phone of it. So yeah, he's actually a bit heelish, hitting his former friend with a steel chair. That is not ending here tonight, believe you me, with that result. And about that didn't have much heat, but terrible wrestling. Matt Taven defeated BT Gunn in 14:51 by pinfall with a climax. The colour commentary gave this match a boost. BT Gunn had a ring performance of 23. Taven had a ring performance of 18. Not bad there at all, actually. Very good from both parties, I think. You know, there's no work of improvements, but that's not too bad. And then 20E, 28E, and about a decent match from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Drago defeated Tom Dawkins 15:27 by pinfall with a flip power driver. Drago had a ring performance of 30. Dawkins had a ring performance of 25. Not bad, no work or improvements to comment on. These are no other matches going to get a bit better. In a decent match, actually, Gibson defeated Will Ospreay in 15:16 by submission. Will Ospreay had a ring performance of 45. Gibson had a ring performance of 44. So in another decent match, Joe Oliveira defeated Jimmy Alvarez by pinfall with an Operation Wear Down. So, you know, these two had good chemistry last time I booked them together, and I realised that we hadn't booked these on the last episode, so I threw these two into a match. You know, things happen for a reason. Doug Williams, in above a good heat and decent wrestling, the Ram defeated Doug Williams in 14:43 by pinfall the bright side of suffering. Doug had a ring performance of 36, Bram 44. So that's the storyline ended. Bram wins. In about a decent wrestling, Mark Andrews defeated Austin Aries in 15:07 by pinfall shooting star press. They don't click and made for an about. Aries had a performance of 50, and Andrews had a ring performance of 34. Andrews' improvement table, not bad at all. This is a very good show, especially for that. So next up is a video plays hyping Marty Skull and Sabre, you know, about what they've done and what their careers. And he got a 44D. In above a great heat and decent wrestling, Marty Skull defeated Zack Sabre Jr. in a 2 out of 3 falls match in 20:04 by 2 straight falls, with a final fall happening by pinfall. Johnny Maxwell had Kenny Omega come in, you know, help Skull out. Video play typing Drew Galloway versus Nick Aldis, same sort of thing, you know. Oh, these two have done this, they've been feuding, they've had these matches, pick their own opponents, and it got a 48D plus. I thought this match might get a bit better, but it doesn't matter. You know, Battle had fantastic heat decent wrestling. Aldis defeated Drew Galloway in a last man standing match in 1949. Drew Galloway could not beat a 10 count after a spine shaker. Nick Aldis makes defence number 2, his Fallen Star Championship belt title. I think this went down because it was a last man standing match, but you know, you got to have a bit of fun with this, haven't you? So that's that one. Next up, in a 52D, Nick Aldis celebrating his victory in the ring, and Skull runs down and attacks him, being down to the mat. So that was, my friends, is the end of No Mercy. Very good indeed. I think that was quite a good show. I'm going to give it to Nick Aldis. Praise for a good performance. Compliment good performance. I'm going to do the same to Drew. So there's Drew done, and I will do the same for Sabre Jr. as well, because I think Zack Sabre Jr. did good. And then I'll set this off, and then we'll see you back in a bit on the main title screen. So see you on the main title screen. Thank you. Hello and welcome back. We are on the main title screen. I am not going to show you this because I'm going to keep that secret to tonight's show. I did make a decision. I don't know, you know, whether you agree with it. What I've gone and done is I wrote in my notes how much debt was in. I've given myself a loan. We have actually made money. So I'm now going to take the 93 and 148,000 off on the screen. Off ours, and giving us back to 100. What I am going to be doing is over the next few weeks, every time we make money, whatever money we make to that point, I'm going to take a certain amount off. So I'm going to take 50 off that amount. So 50,000 will be coming off that amount. And that way then, when I unlock my phone and I can get the calculator up, that way then, I'm paying the loan off. Because if you play certain games like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon, and other ones, they have the same thing. 270. So yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to do the maths now. So it's 109,3,148. Take away 50,000. Which leaves us with this amount. This is the amount we will be working with now. And the biggest thing is we're not on pay-per-view for the next 4 weeks. So, not being on pay-per-view is going to be a bit of a problem. Because last night we got quite a big die rate. If we go to history, I'm just going to go to show history. No Mercy got 0.4, which is not bad. So, what we need to do is, now we've got that money, that's 50,000 removed. That's what we made a little less loss, and we're starting to get more people in as well. The reason I'm not showing you this is because I don't want to ruin the surprise for Nitro Circus, which I am going to take when I get home, and that will be put into this episode, maybe. Next thing I'm going to do is auto push everybody. Get everybody auto pushed. Awesome. What we're going to do next is we're going to have a look at our storylines. So, former friends, I'm going to end here. I'm going to remove Drew out of this, and I'm going to add Marty Skull. So what you're now looking at is Marty Skull versus Nick Aldis. The tag team titles are staying the same. I ain't hiring anyone else in, so that's staying the same. This is ending. That's staying as well. I'm going to add Super Bad versus All Star. I can't spell for love or money. So that's going to be Brad Slayer and Kip Saban, of course. I am going to add a title storyline. I do like to have a storyline for all my belts, but as you've realised, we haven't done one for the Limitless Championship lately. The reason for that is I haven't had the person I wanted to do the storyline for. So that person is, of course, Adam Cole and Kenny Omega. Hopefully we'll get the blow off. Hopefully I'll make a good blow off for this feud. I'm going to be doing a couple more storylines over the next few weeks. One of them I want to do is Havoc versus Sabre. Call it lots of heat. Start that one. And then I want to do Drew versus Graham. It's going to be called You Killed a Legend, based around Doug Williams. I don't know, because I want to give Doug another storyline, because I think Doug is one of our good people. So if we put Doug into a storyline, I don't know what we're going to do with him. So yeah, Doug Williams into a storyline. I don't know. He's an upper mid carder now, so I think we're going to do Doug Williams against Mark Andrews or Pete Dunne. Yeah. So if we do Doug Williams against Mark Andrews and Pete Dunne versus Pete Dunne, it will work. So yeah, so not Mark Andrews, I mean Doug Williams versus Pete Dunne. So my dad just entered the room because at his house, I'm in his diary room book. Straight with this, so I can edit it together tonight. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm not going to show you this, but I do want to show you a couple of signings I'm going to be making. Don't kill me. First signing I am making, are they in progress? I hope they are. I don't know if they are. I have got a picture on my save for it, but that is going to be Chris Brooks and Kid Lycos. Be a part of the tag team division. I'm going to be signing a couple of teams off camera. I don't know if they're available to work in England, so I'm just going to check and see if they are. What's Todd go? He is. Todd Smith is Raymond Rowe. So I always think one of them isn't, and I don't think that's correct. See, he isn't. I'm going to change that because, as we all know, he has appeared in. He's appeared in Progress against some of the rights, and they've also appeared in IPW. So Raymond Rowe does work in Britain. So to say he doesn't is ridiculous. So I am going to change that. I do hope you like the new backdrops. I'm going to try and get different pictures, not just a falling star. I'm going to try and get some random wrestling pictures just to put there, just so you're not always looking at my screen because, you know, it's a bit boring. Oops, there's me again. Hello, me. Anyway, I really think that's a very good picture. It was a good match, actually. I did enjoy the ladder match between Jimmy and Matt Walls. I think it's the first ladder match Falling Star I'd ever done. It was a brilliant match. You know, here's a match. Enjoy. So, they're the two teams I want you to see me sign. I'm going to have 6 tag teams. What's that? Back up. Messed that up already. Great. Okay. Anyway, ignore I just did that. That's still messed up. Oh well. Yeah, you can see his face again now. So I'm just going to negotiate with him. So what I will do is I'll sort this out. I'm going to sign 2 more tag teams off camera to keep a surprise. Hope you're having a good day. I will see you tomorrow when I am going to be booking the next 4 weeks in the Nitro Circus. What I am going to do first, though, is I'm going to reveal to you our next Falling Star pay-per-view. Now, next month is October, I do believe. Is it October pay-per-view? Yes. I hope that you all do get this reference. Now, I do not normally do this for my non-big pay-per-views, but I do this for this one because I find it funny. I came up with it a long time ago. And it was a Falling FSW, a Falling Star horror. Give me a second. Hey Siri, how do you spell horror?
Horror, H-O-R-R-O-R.
Sorry about that. Dyslexic, can't spell. So yeah, our next show is going to be called a Falling Star Horror Show. Anyone gets the reference to that, I'll be very happy. AKA the Rocky Horror Picture Show. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is now Winnickin. It's a game. I love that name. It always makes me giggle. So yes, thanks for watching tonight. I'm sorry this wasn't up with the other 2, but we are going to have next episode will be full Nitro Circuses, and I'm going to decide. I've decided that all these pay-per-view big events are going to be on their own, unless they're not a major big four. But the big four I am going to do on their own, just so it's a bit more fun and we can get them longer. So thanks for watching. Hope you're having a good day, and goodbye.